You got to talk a little more than that.
Oh, okay.
Give them the description. What kind of toppings are on it? What's going on?
We had bacon. I had bacon on it and cheese.
Nice. What's your
Toasted.
dinner?
I had pasta with some butter, just pepper.
Pasta butter.
Pasta, butter, and pepper.
My man, Shy.
The Italians are gone.
You know, let's start talking about the kids who aren't ever talked about.
Exactly. Welcome to Jersey Match. This episode is sponsored by Beato Baits, 5-inch stick baits designed by a wrestler, built to win. With a range of color options and a perfect sink rate, these things will get bites when nothing else will. And don't miss the mystery color, made from leftover plastic each week, melted down and molded into one-of-a-kind baits. No two are the same, but they all catch. Perfected for anglers who just want to catch more fish. So, if you're grinding on the mat, take that same energy to the water. Beato Baits, B-E-A-T-O. Tough to beat, easy to fish. Check for the link in the description of this episode, or you can find them on Etsy. Welcome to another episode of New Jersey Mat Chat. Today we are here with Shiloh and Laz Joyce. Doug, tell us a little bit about these hammers.
Yeah, the Joyce brothers, Lazarus and Shiloh Joyce. Interesting story behind these two, because I can't really tell you where they're both going to high school because it's different. So we're going to get into that.
Nice.
Guys, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Oh man, Laz, Shy, thanks for coming.
You.
Appreciate it, fellas. Thank you for
No
coming
problem.
on.
Problem.
Thanks. Especially
So-
for the long trip you guys had to take, man.
Yeah, how long have you guys live where?
Cherry Hill.
Cherry Hill, New Jersey. How long of a car ride was this?
It was about like an hour car ride.
Appreciate it.
And let's tell the audience how hardcore they are coming straight from practice.
Yeah, coming straight from practice, right?
Yeah.
Where was your workout at?
Triumph Wrestling.
Good room. So let's get into what happened in 2025. So Shiloh, now you are going to be an incoming freshman. Laz, you're going to be a senior. So 2025 was different. You were in the middle school circuit. You were in the high school circuit, Laz. Shiloh, how do you feel that your final middle school year went?
I feel like it's been a fun ride. I had a lot of fun with it, and now I'm just moving into high school. So
Okay, super excited.
yeah, super excited.
Laz, you got 1 year left. Flies by, doesn't it? Flies
Yeah,
by.
it does.
So last year, what are your thoughts on last year?
Last year, I mean, I didn't get what I really wanted to get. Like, I wanted to place. That didn't happen. But I feel like this year, just like putting in the work and like consistent working and stuff, I feel like I'm gonna get it this year. So,
I think you will too.
thank you.
Okay, so let's get into this. Unique. Laz, you're going to be a senior at Camden Catholic, am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and Shiloh, you're going to be a freshman where?
CBA.
CBA, okay. So, we have two brothers. We have a set of brothers at two different high schools, both wrestling powerhouses.
First set of brothers on here.
Yeah, that's true too. First set of brothers on good old Mat Chat. But you guys are going to be in two different schools, two different parts of the state, and you have a younger sister.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, she's an athlete, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. What have your parents? How are they going to do that? How are they going to juggle that? That fascinates the hell out of me.
Yeah.
That's a good
So right now, they're able to juggle Laz and Raven, and some families are offering me a place to stay over by CBA.
That's awesome.
So
That's
that
awesome.
makes it easier for us.
Do you want to tell us who the family is, or?
Yeah, like Duffy's.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Good family. So you're going to now, Shiloh. What made you want to go to CBA?
I felt like it was a great fit for me. The other options were really good, education wise, wrestling wise. But I feel like I fit best at CBA.
What other schools were you considering?
Other schools I was considering Blair. Blair and SJR were really the main schools.
Okay. Laz,
And Camden Catholic.
Camden Catholic. Okay.
Yes.
How come you're staying at Camden Catholic? You just want to see it through?
Yeah. It's also my last year. Like transferring, like I would also have to like sit out
Correct.
and just want to stay with my group. I'm already used to them
Yeah.
and stuff.
How does that work in high school? You have to sit out if you transfer?
If you transfer during your senior year, you have to sit 30 days from the time the first practice starts.
Yeah.
In theory, he would be missing a couple duels and maybe the Beast of the East.
Yep.
It's
Okay.
not that big of a deal.
But it's something.
It's something.
Yeah.
No, so you guys have a pretty good bond. If you go into most wrestling rooms, if usually you're going to see both of you.
Right.
At tournaments, you see both of you. Is that going to be strange, Laz? Are you going to like? In theory, you're going to be missing out on your little brother's first year, and little brother, you're going to be missing out on your big brother's last year. I know it's business for you guys, and you guys approach the sport differently than most kids. But have you guys talked about that?
Not really. Just like it is going to be like a little different than what most siblings do, but I think it's going to be normal, kind of, because like we still know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Like at tournaments that we go to and stuff, and we're probably gonna see each other at most of the like tournaments we go to. So
I feel like it'd be pretty cool, like
Yeah.
just seeing both of each other like in high school.
Yeah. That's so unique, though. It's wild.
Yeah.
So now Camden Catholic's not far from Cherry Hill.
No.
It's 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, exactly.
10 minutes. Now, Laz, backtracking, what made you choose Camden Catholic?
what made me choose Camden Catholic was the kids that were going there. I knew most of them already, and I was just like already comfortable with most of them. So, and just like from what I heard about their school, like the wrestling is good, the academics is good, the coaching is great. So it's also why I wanted to go. I felt like it was going to benefit me the most, which it did. So
after 3 years there, any regrets, or are you glad you went? Or
no regrets. So
good,
it's good.
That's good to know. So Shiloh, you said you were considering SJR and Blair.
Yeah.
What made you? What was the deal breaker for you to choose CBA over those two?
I feel like it was a really hard decision. Like it was hard for me to choose, but I like everybody at CBA, and I love the education there, and it's closer to home, and just wrestling's good too.
Did your parents allow you to make that decision? Did they have any influence on that decision?
No, they would help guide me, yeah. But it was mostly my decision.
Okay, that's good.
I got a question. When you're looking at schools, are you ranking the partners you're going to be at the school when you're looking at your schools, the education? You know, how do you balance out everything that what's the most important kind of? Is it really the crew? Like, do you look at first, like, who's going to be at the school first? And then from there, it's like what schools are good, like kind of the lineup?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I do is for this year, I wrote pros and cons. Like I would write down like what they have, what they don't have compared to each school. And usually I'm looking for education and like wrestling, how good they're wrestling. Like, are the coaches going to help get me better? And is the education going to help me prepare for college?
Man, that's a mature approach. Pro and con list and everything. I like that.
This kid has won everything Wayne at the youth and middle school circuit.
That's great.
CBA better be taking good care of you. I mean, they definitely got a hammer here.
Well, I'm sure it helps having a hammer for an older brother too.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Of
that's
course.
pretty cool.
And Laz, I've known these kids for years. Laz, you were both multi-sport kids.
Yeah.
But Laz, you were kind of split when you were what, like sixth grade, sixth grade, like
All the way to eighth. I was
Yeah.
doing basketball and wrestling.
basketball and wrestling, same season.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So he was juggling two sports in one season, and I know pretty much Shy was a multi-sport athlete, but you were pretty much always locked in on wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why do you think? What made you lock in on wrestling, Shy, so young?
I don't know. I always loved wrestling from the start. I was juggling football. I did a lot of football. And lacrosse. Like the last 2 years it was lacrosse, and then this year I just locked in on wrestling because I knew it was the main sport I wanted to do going into high school.
Now, Laz, when did you stop dribbling the basketball?
Like the beginning of 8th grade year.
And what made you focus on wrestling? Solely focus on wrestling.
Felt like it would benefit me more because, like, I mean, basketball, I'm not that tall for basketball. And it's like I would have to work like twice as hard on the court. But I felt like the mat is just like better for me. Like you could be whatever like build type you are and like size, and you can still like it still benefits you for wrestling. So that's why I picked that. And also I just liked it more, like the tournaments, the traveling, like even like the training too. It's just I just felt like I'll be tougher in that sport too. So
And next year's lineup, where do you project weight wise?
I'd say like 126 or 32.
26 or 32.
Round toes.
What are you weighing right now?
145.
Are you 45?
Yeah.
Hey, you look good, man. You're growing. You're filling out. You look like a man now.
Yeah.
You're looking like a man now. It's crazy. Time flies.
That's how it goes.
It's where you see like we're parents. We see our kids like on a regular basis. We don't see the difference.
You never do. Yeah.
You
so
see
you look
kids
back. Yeah.
1 week later and they look completely different.
crazy.
It's wild.
What about you, Shiloh? What weight are you going in CBA now? You know,
Going into CBA 106.
106.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you growing much? What are you up to now?
Like 115.
15? Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, that's
So you were
Yeah.
a little for a while. Now you're
Yeah.
starting to grow. Now that's
Yeah.
good. Now you're in the heart of freestyle season. Okay, so what's on the plate for this summer for freestyle competition wise?
To win Fargo. I was really hoping to make the world team. Just didn't happen.
Yeah.
Took third. But next goal win Fargo.
Now what weight? Well, what kilogram? Do they do weight or kilogram at the?
They do weight.
Weight. Okay. What weight were you
100.
at the U.S. Open?
Oh, US Open 99.
99. Okay. So what is your nutrition? Do you have a nutritionist to help you get down to 99?
Yeah, Dan Warnikoff.
Champion athletes.
Yeah, champion
Okay.
athletes.
Yeah, we have a
One or
split
the other.
jury.
That's a
we have
first.
half our guys are Cup Pro, half are champion athletes.
Yeah, but it's 2 for all those wrestlers. That's pretty good.
I hear you. I hear you. No, it's good.
Yeah.
And I like how they both get opportunities to tell us what works for them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's great. And Laz, are you also with champion athletes?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what now? Do you guys tend to eat clean and disciplined year round? I know you're teenagers. You snack on stuff, but
Yeah.
do you try to eat?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Because you
We focus on that.
You're always competing. It seems like.
Like,
Yeah.
exactly. Getting the right carbs, protein.
Laz, are you still on the freestyle circuit now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, still.
The same agenda. You going to Fargo?
Yep.
Okay. What weight do you plan on competing out there?
132.
132. Now, what is your? So is Triumph your go-to room? Where do you train?
River. We go to River like mostly, and then
Rivers in PA.
it like really depends on our schedule. But like during like the weekends we go to River, and then mostly it's Triumph Elite.
Okay. And both used to go together?
Yeah, we go
Yeah.
together.
Okay. And what room do you think gives you a better freestyle feel? If I asked you to pick one room, what's a better freestyle feel? Training wise?
I don't know. They're all good. Hard to choose.
I made that. Yeah, it is.
Spot. You don't walk into a certain room and say, I feel like I can develop freestyle better here. Or is it all just you get something out of all
Yeah,
of them?
you get something out of all of them.
Well, same question regarding folk. I mean, same thing?
Folk. Yeah,
Get all
same
something
thing.
out of all? Okay. So you two, Laz, do you believe in staying loyal to a club, or do you believe in going where you need to go to develop as Laz?
I believe in like going to develop where I need to build as Laz.
Okay.
Just like, because at the end of the day, you need to know like what you need for yourself and to become a better like wrestler. Like the technique, like right coaches.
Right.
So
Do you guys tend to feed off each other on? Is your training schedule pretty much set every week? Like you know what you're doing Monday through Saturday.
Yeah.
You know, okay, know ahead of time. Excuse me, Laz. Do you drive?
yeah, I do.
Okay. Do you drive you two to practice, or do your parents still take you?
Our parents still take us, but I don't. I drive the car. So
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
What kind of advice you give your little brother, man, from all the stuff you learned, man, when you had to pass it on? Share that with us.
I was just take everything in before it goes away fast, because high school does go by fast. I mean, I did take that from my dad. He told me about that, and it went by really fast. It's already my senior year. It felt like it was like last year. So
I'll tell you what, man, it goes by even quicker when you get out of high school, bro.
exactly.
It flies.
Their dad. You guys are originally from Elizabeth, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Their dad is a good guy, good human being. But if you don't know the Joyce brothers well enough, you don't know what their dad looks like. He's behind the scenes. He stays back. He lets the coaches coach. He's a very unique guy, meaning he just gives them their space. I admire that. He's there, sometimes he's not there, whatever, but you got to know them to know who their dad is.
Well, a good friend of mine who gave me the idea for this podcast, actually, his brother's a very famous athlete, and he told me the same thing about his parents.
Really?
They would never say a word. They would just ask him after the game, hey, how was it? Good? Cool. And that was it. And they'd move on. And they'd let him develop and stuff, and that's why he said he got so much better.
They
Yeah.
take after their parents. Both of their parents are very laid back people. Their little sisters are laid back. I know they're just a good family. I mean, I didn't want them on right away. I kind of wanted to try to come up with a good segment for them. You know what I mean? Because they're unique. Especially when I found out that Shiloh was going to CBA. And I was like, okay, now this is really unique because they're going to two different high schools. One chapter's starting, one's ending. So with that being said, Laz, you got one more year left. what's going on with anything on the recruiting end? Do you have any plans for college? Are you going to continue to wrestle after high school?
Yeah, I will be continuing to wrestle after high school, but there is a couple colleges that have been texting me and like reaching out to me.
Okay.
But just not the ones I really want right now.
Okay.
There is some D1s, but hopefully like this the senior year coming up, just opening more doors for myself, like getting into making a name for myself for other colleges. So
do you're set on wrestling D1?
Yeah, most likely.
Okay. For you, it's about level. It's a challenge to wrestle at the D1 level.
That's what I want to do, but it's also at the end of the day, it's also about like where they're giving like the best amount of money.
Okay.
Like you know.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Who wants to pay full tuition if you don't have to?
Exactly.
Exactly.
So in a perfect world, where do you see? I'm not saying specific school. I don't want to put that pressure on you, but do you see yourself in the Midwest, close to home, Ivy League, ACC, Big Ten? Where do you see yourself in a perfect world at the college level?
Say like close to home or Midwest.
Okay, one or the other. So you're not afraid to go away.
No, I'm not afraid at all.
Okay.
I mean,
I like it.
Just all traveling from like tournaments.
Of course.
I already used to kind of.
Of course. So when you guys train, do you guys ever, your brothers, do you ever talk about training philosophies? Like whether it's Shiloh telling you, I like to really focus on my head and hand fighting and setting up my attacks, and you might be to Shiloh, I really think we should go, I got to go in there and I got to work on bottom, or I got to work on, leg defense or anything. Do you guys talk about these things?
Yeah. So we have a mat downstairs in our house, and we roll up the mats, and sometimes we just work on things together that we need to work on. I might need to work on hand fighting, shot defense to reattacks, and he might need to work on bottom. So yeah, we just train each other, and it helps us get better both.
And despite your size difference, you guys are seasoned enough to know how to drill with each other and work with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
That's good stuff.
I know you know this, but do you guys have similar wrestling styles, or how would you describe it?
Yeah, we're pretty similar. I feel like he's a lefty, I'm a lefty, I
would say like the same shots too. So
Nice.
yeah.
So compare now. I'm sorry, Laz. I'm going to try to make sure I'm equal on this. So, in Camden Catholic, who runs the room? TJ Miller runs the room.
It's like a mixture usually, but mostly like TJ.
Okay, yeah, because I remember we had Jaden Simpson on here. He said the same thing, TJ.
Yeah.
Now, overall, Camden Catholic's philosophy, is it something that you had to adjust to, or was that a natural philosophy in terms of what you did normally?
Like their technique.
Yeah.
It was already natural. Like stuff that they showed, it was good. Like the stuff that they showed was like already comfortable with what I know.
Okay.
So it's good.
Now, have you, even though Shiloh's younger than you, do you learn from Shiloh?
I do. Yeah.
Like, give me an example. What do you learn from him?
Just his timing, like going for fakes on people when he's in a tie up, like side to side motion, like getting into shots, like opening the guy up. So it helps out a lot for me.
Shiloh, same question. Now he's older, so the natural flow of life, I expect you to learn something from Big Brother.
Yeah.
What have you learned from him?
Wrestling wise, like, what do you mean?
Yeah, wrestling wise, like technique, attack, approach, anything.
Technique, like I learned a lot, like his top work. His top work's good.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got like a long build, so I feel like he can catch cradles, stuff like that. He did a good job at NHSCA catching a cradle for a clutch win. So I feel like that was good to learn from.
Okay. What's your favorite destination to wrestle? Are you big, Virginia Beach guys? Do you like the West Coast?
I love Virginia Beach and the West Coast. Those are my two main ones.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
I love Virginia Beach just because we used to have a house there, and my grandma used to live there.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. I should know that.
And we'd always go vacation there.
That's a double bonus for you guys.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Competing and hanging out with family. That's cool.
Yeah.
Just imagine you guys could have. You could be growing up in Virginia Beach and being Virginia state champs.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's weird how life turns out.
Yeah.
I'd say you guys belong in Jersey, though.
Yes.
I'm glad it worked out that way. Oh my God. So, would you guys ever talk about do you have the same growing up? Did you guys admire or watch the same high school wrestlers? Look up to the same high school wrestlers, or did you have your different opinions and views on who was good back then?
We Yeah, we had we watched the same people. I remember one time when we were little, like first getting into wrestling, and my dad was like, "We need to watch some wrestling." So he put on, I think, Big Tens or NCAA's, and we didn't really know who anybody was.
Yeah.
And somebody that caught our eye was Nick Sirianno.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we
Yeah.
both loved Nick Sirianno.
New Jersey. Gotta love Nick Sirianno. Yeah, he's yeah, I can definitely see you. So now, Shiloh, how old are you?
15.
You're 15. So quick math. When were you born? I don't feel like doing math.
2010.
2010. And you're
18.
and you were born
07.
07, 010. Yeah. So 010 was a very, very that era of college wrestling was very, very strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. That's a good time to start watching college wrestling. Do you remember any high school wrestlers that you guys looked up to or always wanted to watch and go to states and see or anything like that?
No, we weren't like that into it at that time. During like probably like 2018 is like 2016 is
Yeah,
when
I
we
got
really started.
Yeah.
Now, did your dad wrestle or anything, or
No, my dad was actually a football player.
Okay.
Yeah, really good at football.
so it started with you when you were young, and then you got into it through him? Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Where did your dad go to high school? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. He told me. I forget. He told me years ago.
No idea.
Yeah, I don't remember. Did he go to Elizabeth? He might have went to Elizabeth. Kevin, where'd you go to high school? Text us. Give us the answer. No, it's good stuff. I just think you guys it's special because again, you both share a lot of brothers share the passion, but you guys
Yeah.
you're zoned in together like no other brother combo I've ever seen. Like, like Freer Folk. Do you guys agree? Do you both like one over the other, or do you have your own separate preferences? Like, do you like Freer Folk better, Shiloh?
I like freestyle.
You like it better. Laz, do you
I love freestyle.
You both love freestyle better. So what about freestyle? What is it that you love that more than? What about it that you love more about than folk style?
I like freestyle better just because like you can score points and like get matches done and over with, and I don't know, I just like it a lot. Like I like how like the refs are very strict and there's like 3 refs
Yeah.
on your mat, so you're usually getting good calls unless.
Okay, fair enough. Laz?
I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. I also love like the parterre work, like gut wrenches, laces. Just like the 5-point moves, like say like you hit for a back arch, just like get the crowd like going crazy. So
Okay.
it's good.
Now, I asked you what you like more. What do you think is more difficult to be good at, freestyle or folk style, Shiloh?
That's a hard question.
Of course it is. It's my job to ask you. I'm supposed to ask you some hard questions.
I mean, probably freestyle.
Okay. How come? I'm curious.
I feel like just the way I mean, just watching PJ Duke's match, like
Monster.
you could
Monster.
versus Yanni, like
Good one.
Yanni's up by a lot, and freestyle I feel like you have to have a good gas tank, and I feel like Yanni gassed out a little. Same with folk style,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's a little different. And you could be winning by a bunch, and you can get somebody like PJ Duke come around, boom, bomb you, 4,
That match.
come back right into the match.
Yeah, crazy.
I could tell these boys like excitement.
Yes.
That's what they like.
Yeah. Last same question. What do you think is harder to be good at?
I would say freestyle only because like there's so much time on the clock. Like
Okay.
when you get to that older level, it's like 3 minutes both periods, and also like there's a bunch of action going on. Because I mean, you can't like just run away or like have no action on the mat in freestyle or Greco.
Well-
Like the rest just keeps you going, or like you get a violation, you know. So
Yeah, no, I hear you. In your teenage opinions, why do you think America we're pretty damn good in freestyle, but we only do it seasonally?
right.
Why do you think we're good at it at something we only do part time? I'm not talking the senior circuit because that's all they do. I'm talking
Right.
at your age. We do pretty well when we go overseas. We represent the country well in international competitions, and we do it 2-3 months a year.
Yeah, I mean, usually as soon as the folk style season's over, you're right into freestyle.
Yeah.
For most kids, and it's mostly neutral, which we have in folk style, and we're pretty good at that too. Especially Jersey, I feel like they're really good on their feet, and like places like Fargo, which is I don't know how many kids are there, and it's a big tournament and really tough.
Yeah, thousands and thousands and thousands
Yeah.
of kids. What about you, Laz? What do you think?
I just feel like the like you said, like right after the season and stuff, like getting into it, and also like the RTCs that help us like with freestyle knowledge and the camps.
Do you think if the rest of the world wrestled folk style, they would be as good as us in folk style? I don't think they would.
I don't
think so.
I don't think so either.
Because you think that's just an like American mindset?
I feel like
Yeah.
it is,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because growing up, when you first start out of wrestling, you don't know what freestyle is.
Right.
No one does. Not in this country.
Mm-hmm.
But to think that across the world, they don't know what we do. They
Right,
don't know
exactly.
anything. But I just see to me, folk style sets up everything for freestyle.
Yeah.
It sets up everything. And I find it hard to believe that we've always done well on the senior level, but it just seems like lately we're evolving more and more in freestyle. But what took so long? What do you understand what I'm asking? Like, I want your
Yeah,
opinion on.
I understand what you're asking.
Why did it take us so long to finally say, yeah, we could dominate the world in freestyle?
I feel like back then we didn't have clubs. I feel like, and now everybody's like starting to get together, get clubs, or make clubs, and just all train in the same room. I don't know.
If you had a choice to wrestle freestyle year round, would you do that?
Yeah.
Both
I
of you
would do that, yeah.
You do it year round. You just pack folk style in the bag.
Yeah.
Really? Wow, that's interesting. But even though folk style will pay your bills originally, that's gonna put bread on your table first and foremost. Folk style.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That gets you
Yeah.
into college, and what Shiloh, by the time you get to college, NIL might be so off the charts. But that's a folk style reality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I've always wondered why, not why, but I've always wondered, I wonder why coming out of college, you're being recruited and paid based on your folk style accomplishments, and that just disappears. It's gone. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then everything turns into freestyle.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Any crazy battles at the dinner table between you two? Gets nuts at home?
No, not really.
Not at all. So what are you guys doing when your time's off wrestling? What are you guys doing on the side?
We're like outside, like fooling around, like playing basketball or something, or we have like gel gun blasters. Like, we have those.
Nice.
Yeah. Or like, we'll just go out, like meet up with our friends like they're nearby, just like hang out and stuff. So
Sweet.
Who's the
Yeah.
best athlete in your family?
Me.
I'd say my brother.
Oh man, that's good. I think Raven is. That's my opinion, but I'll keep that for myself. So if you had to give up wrestling for whatever reason, what would be the one sport you would focus on? What's your other
Football.
passion? Football?
Yeah,
I would say
was-
football too.
Football.
I was
Yeah.
really good at football.
Running back?
I love football.
Scored a lot of touchdowns. Running back? Like
Yeah.
scored? Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't play because of wrestling?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting how they have to make that decision now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think they were pretty locked in.
I mean, we got into wrestling because of that sport.
Yeah, that's cool. So do you guys compare where you live now, Cherry Hill, and where you grew up, Elizabeth?
Cherry Hill is like more open. Like
Yeah.
houses are separated, and Elizabeth is like more like closed in. Like houses are bunched up together.
Yeah, more row home-ish? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and a bunch of like apartments, not like really houses.
It's like inner city.
So growing up, was wrestling big in Elizabeth?
No,
No, not at all.
no. But we had Roosevelt Park, and that's where we first started.
Okay. Yeah.
So it was pretty big there. Yeah.
All right. And so when you came down to Cherry Hill, other than what you described, was there any? Did you sense any major differences when you relocated to South Jersey?
South Jersey, I don't know. I felt like brand new. Like like we had a big house, pretty big house. Like, and we had a backyard, which I never really seen before.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like having my own backyard.
Yeah.
It was nice.
The things we take for granted.
I had the same experience though. I came from Brooklyn, same thing, living in a 3 thing and like that. And then we moved out to Jersey, and I was like, oh my god, I lived in a mansion. Now I look like a
Yeah.
house. I was like, this is, it's crazy.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, Elizabeth. I've been through it a few times. I don't really know much about Elizabeth, but I knew they moved to Cherry Hill. What's it been now? 4 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right before you went to high school, right?
Yeah,
The last
my 8th grade
that's what I
year.
thought.
And I was pretty surprised going into school. Wrestling was bigger. Like I'd see like one time I was like walking down, I see them rolling out the mats in the middle of the cafeteria.
Where do you mean? Where?
Beck Middle School.
Oh, Beck Middle School.
In
Yeah.
Cherry
Okay.
Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never wrestled for that middle school team, did you?
Yeah,
You did?
I did 1 year. It was my last year, and I just wrestled for them.
You tore everyone up.
Yeah.
I know. You just tore everyone up. There's nobody in South Jersey touching this kid. No way. So what is Shiloh? We'll start with you. What is left on your plate? What obviously your goal at some point is to win a state title, but going into high school, what do you envision high school wrestling to be?
I envision it to be, it's going to be pretty tough at times, fun, and just like I hope to win a lot.
Do you think you're physically strong enough? Do you
Yes,
feel you are?
definitely.
Do you feel like you have the skill set to compete?
Definitely.
Okay. Laz, what do you believe your brother's ready to go?
Do I believe my brother?
Is ready to go for high school? Is he
I do.
ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
I was gonna say, like, what would you tell him to prepare for as he gets you ready for high school? Like, what's the biggest adjustment he's gonna have to make?
Just managing your weight a lot. You can like have stuff here and there, like just have like a little cheat thing, but also just be smart with like when your weighing is and stuff, so you can manage it easier. So you don't have to like be stressing out like making weight and stuff, you know. So
What's your approach on the whole weight thing? Do you guys like to cut as much as possible, or you stay where you're at? I mean, if all things are particular and you don't have to worry about a specific spot, what do you think is better? To wrestle kind of like cut as much as you can, or wrestle kind of where you're at?
Not like kind of like in the middle. Like you don't want to cut too much. Like then you're just gonna the whole season you're just gonna be dead.
yeah, exactly.
You kind of want to be smart, like not like too much, but just in the middle.
Enough to give you a little size.
Yeah.
I got you.
So Shiloh, I think the only thing that most eighth graders coming into high school they don't understand it yet, and I'm not saying you don't understand, is the weight certifications, the descent.
Yeah.
You're going to be weighing in 25 times, 26, 20, whatever it's going to be.
Yeah.
I think if talented eighth graders can overcome that and adjust to that quickly, usually they're fine.
Yeah.
But a lot of our guests on here, they couldn't do it. They couldn't figure it out. They couldn't do it. They mismanaged their weight, and after the 25th weigh-in, their bodies just
Yeah.
broke. So no, but this, you're
It does get like that.
What's that?
It does get like that.
You,
like after a
something
while.
similar something similar happen to you your freshman year? Did you have a weight issue? No.
I did for a little bit, but then just fixed it from there. Like it's just like a mental thing, you know.
Yeah.
Like after a while, like yeah, you do get like a little sick of it. Like just like keep weighing in. Like it is a pretty long season, but just knowing that you're going to for states,
Yeah.
districts and regions, just knowing that like I just gotta get ready for those. Like it's gonna be over soon, but not just that. You don't want that in your head though. You also want like I want to be ready for states. I'm ready for districts and regions. You know. Like excited for that moment.
It's got to be tough too. 3 days in a row to make a weight that's really hard to make.
Yeah, you get a pound a day, but that pound is just it's kind of a smack in your face.
Exactly.
A little bit. Yeah.
I mean, you're wrestling your toughest matches. You got to rehydrate,
well, that's-
right?
Right,
Not only
exactly.
that,
And then just
That's what makes that tournament so hard.
depending how much you lose like throughout your matches, and you come back to the hotel, you gotta like make sure like you're on weight or you have to cut. You know.
How old were you guys when you went to the state tournament for the first time to watch? Do you remember?
I went like 3 years ago. I think my brother's freshman year.
That was the first time you were really?
Oh no,
Yeah.
my
Really?
8th grade year. I just when I went
yeah.
for high
Wow.
school
So
states.
you went your 8th grade year, and then when did you first get to states? Was it your freshman or your sophomore year?
My freshman year.
Your freshman year. So
Yeah.
was it different when you first? We always talk. How Doug was telling me about this, and the lights, was it still bright? Because even though you had been there before, was it nerve wracking to come out on the stage?
Like watching it from when I wasn't wrestling in high school, it felt like I don't know. It just felt like almost like the NCAA's because it's just like everyone's like bigger, older, and it's like a big arena. Everyone's going crazy to the crowd. So, but once I got on there, my freshman year, it just like felt different. Like it just felt like going to Fargo or like Tulsa or something, like one of those tournaments. But at the same time, it's like knowing that this is your state and it's way different than the youth states.
Right.
So it's like there's still pressure there, like a lot of pressure. It's different pressure than like the tournaments I've been to. So
Makes sense. Yeah. And what about you? You excited for high school?
Yeah, I'm excited.
You excited to walk out on in the states? Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, no, it's going to be, CBA is going to be loaded. that are going to be loaded. You got some good partners there. Got some good coaches there. Camden Catholic, you guys got a good squad.
Yeah.
Just found out that Richie Wooten's coming.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good addition. Who do you guys lose? I forget. Who do you got graduating off your roster?
Dom DiGiacomo.
That's it. That's about it. You
Yeah.
guys got just about everyone coming back.
Yeah.
Wow. So who wins in the duel, Camden Catholic or CBA?
I feel like our team, because we're only losing one guy, and then the rest are like most of us are gonna be seniors, some juniors and sophomores.
What do you think, Shy?
I say CBA.
Okay.
I love it.
The bad thing is one's Division A, one's Division B, so they'll never.
I mean, I'm down for a dual meet.
Well, you should have go to the Catholic school duels.
Yeah.
You guys having that again this year? Shy, do you know?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we'll
I
be
think
there.
so. Well, you have to go. Right? That's awesome. Have you ever been? So you went on the tour for CBA and all that stuff? So you're familiar with the
Yeah.
campus? Yeah. Cool, Bill.
So wait, they were in Elizabeth. So did you guys go to public school in Elizabeth?
Yeah, we did.
So how was that transition to Catholic school?
I mean, I went to Catholic school my whole back year in 6th grade.
Okay.
And it was a little different. Like the uniform, I wasn't really used to, but I got used to it like later on, like the second month, and I knew a couple friends that went there, so it was like pretty comfortable for me.
Oh, that's cool.
And then after that, I went back my 7th grade year back to public.
That's
and then,
awesome.
Yeah,
And you got a real nice campus there too.
exactly. Yeah.
So what's the one junk food your parents allow in the house?
Not much.
That's what I'm saying. Which got to be something they allow you to enjoy. You guys big ice cream family?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have ice cream in the freezer. Now that I think about it.
They get down with some ice cream.
Yeah.
That's cool. So now I know you guys are regimented kids, and I don't think anyone could question the path that your parents put you guys on. It's all working out well for both of you.
Yeah.
So, is there anyone that you guys want to like a business or anything that you guys want to give a shout out to, a thank you, appreciation to, anything? Well, I see you got Ruthless Wrestling on.
Yeah, man. Sponsoring Ruthless.
What's up with Ruthless? You like it up there?
Yeah, I did it for homeschool, and it's a great program.
Okay.
They got some good coaches up there, run a good class.
Recommend it, right?
Yeah, I'd recommend Ruthless.
All right, you can plug someone else too if you want. So here's the mic's yours.
Follow my shoe account on Instagram,
Love it, brother.
Stranger Heat.
That's what it's called. Like, is any underscores or anything? What is it?
Stranger_Heat_.
Stranger_Heat_.
Oh, it'll be on the screen. I'll get it on there. Yeah.
Laz, how
You
about
can
you?
follow mine too. NJ.wrestling. I don't know, NJ.heat_. All lowercase together. But the coaches I do want to thank for a thank you is Marion Mason, Omar, Feliciano. Scorpions helped me out a lot. Apex helped me out when we used to live up north. And Ruthless helped out a lot too. Just the partners there. And especially Elite, Triumph, River. Those are good ones, really good ones. So
this sneaker thing, what do you guys do? Buy and sell sneakers?
So wrestling shoes, there's some rare wrestling shoes out there, singlets that people can't get their hands on because they don't make them anymore.
You swap them or sell them?
Sell them.
Really?
Yeah, we buy, sell, trade. So discontinued shoes.
So you're in it together or same thing but different?
Same thing,
same
but
thing,
different,
but different
accounts.
accounts. Yeah.
Do you buy off each other?
No.
We haven't. No.
No.
That's interesting. Do you make money doing that stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Some people
Really?
make real good money selling sneakers.
Buy-
That was a big thing the guy used to work for DJ Khalid and stuff. That
Yeah.
kid who was 13 was making all that money. Yeah.
So I guess traveling the
It's good.
country makes it easier to acquire these things.
Yeah,
right? To get
yeah.
your hands on them.
Now that
Especially
Black Market-
Fargo, Fargo Black Market.
Exactly.
It's basically
insane.
the Instagram wrestling shoes account just in real life. You have it right there in your face.
Every state, just there's crazy bids that they go for too. I sold my pink jersey devil singlet from 2022 Fargo. I sold that one for $250.
No, don't. You don't want the government coming after you. That's tax-free money, right?
Yeah.
Let's keep it.
Oh, okay.
You didn't sell it for anything last.
Yeah.
No, but that's I'm joking. They're
That donation was
They're
really
not coming
nice.
after you. What?
That donation was
Yeah. No, that's interesting stuff.
Yeah, they do.
So it's singlets, shoes, anything
I
else.
mean,
wrestling related?
maybe throwing a headgear.
Yeah.
I got to ask a question. So how'd that idea come up? How'd you guys wind up starting this?
One time I was just looking for wrestling shoes, going into high school because I wanted some nice wrestling shoes, and one of my friends showed me this guy committed wrestling, and he has like, I don't know how many thousand followers, and he has a big account, and he's pretty famous. Like, and then I also like got it from Fargo Black Market. I was like, I wish I could go back. And one of my friends was like, you can just go on Instagram and look up shoes. So.
That's brilliant.
I like that, man. I like that idea. I love thinking like that.
It sounds like you're a little bit more sophisticated than the average shoe seller. I know kids just trying to make a quick buck. Here
Yeah.
and there, but you guys seem like you have like a.
It's
like
also
it's organized,
and it's niche. That's what's real cool. Like it's been done before on a bigger scale with the basketball shoes, but now you're niching down to
Like-
this, which is
Right, exactly.
sick.
I made a lot at Fargo. Like I made 900, I think. So like
What?
close to 900, like 850.
Last year I made around.
He's taking home
Around there,
tournaments,
too.
money. I mean, come on.
I know a
Yeah.
story. Real quick story. I know a guy that used to be when he was young would go around and ask every adult rent. At a moment for $1. Right. So if a 7-8-year-old kid comes up to you and asks you for $1, you're going to reach in your pocket. You're going to give him $1.
Not anymore.
This is back
He's
before
got
Venmo, and
Venmo,
everyone had cash. When you walk out of a tournament, you have like $800-900 because you asked everyone in there for $1. That was the most genius business plan I've ever seen in my life.
And Bum's been doing that on the street in the city for how long?
Yeah, I know. I'm saying that's pretty brilliant. But at least their operation's more reputable. That's pretty cool. So no, it's good. Yeah, make sure you always do. You plug it.
No, 100%.
Guys, thank you for coming on.
Yeah,
No
I
problem.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Really, I do.
Real good meeting you guys.
Yeah.
The Joyce
Yeah.
brothers,
Thank you.
Lazarus and Shiloh Joyce.
That's right. It's been another episode of New Jersey Mat Chat. Attention, wrestling fans, parents, and future state champs. This is your podcast. We're shining a light on the toughest high school New Jersey wrestlers and coaches who are building warriors one takedown at a time. Follow us, like, and subscribe on your favorite platform. Doesn't cost you anything, but it goes a long way to support the show. Don't just watch the journey, be part of it.